today's topic is K-map with 4 variables. So in last session we have seen that the K-map with 3 variables. We have learned that. So today's topic is K-map with 4 variables. So why do we study the K-map? Why do we learn this K-map? Because if we want to solve the Boolean expression, there are two ways. One is algebraic method, and another one is K-map. So to solve the Boolean, to compute the Boolean expression by algebraic method, we need to remember a lot of rules, lot of formulas to solve the Boolean expression. So by the K-map, there is no need to remember all the formulas. We should remember only the procedure only. Okay. So it is very easy to compute the Boolean expression. So I hope you understood the K-map with 3 variables. Anyway, I will explain more clear with the 4 variables. So 4 variables. Variables means A comma B comma C comma D. 1 2 3 4 4 variables. Okay. If we have a 4 variables, how many the possible outcomes for the 4 variables? 16, right? So 2 power 4 is 16. So 0 to 15. So A, B, C. We have some function, right? So 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0. Okay. So 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. Okay. Again 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. Okay. This is the binary number of having the decimal equivalent is 0. This is a 0 decimal equivalent to the binary number. This is equal to 0, this is equal to 1, this is equal to 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are the decimal numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are the decimal numbers. So the decimal equivalent binary number is 0 0 for 0. Okay, for decimal equivalent binary number is 0 0 0 1. Okay. So now I'm naming each binary number as to the M0. This is M0. This is small m. Small m means mean terms. I have explained what is the mean term in sum of the products and product of the sums. I have discussed in the Google Meet. Okay. So M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, M8, M9, M10, M11, M12, M13, M14, M15. So small m's represents the mean terms. Okay. So I have explained in the sum of the products. Okay. This is the truth table for the truth table for the variable having the four. This is the truth table of 4 variables. Okay. Truth table for 4 variables. So I'm representing M10. Okay, to this binary number. Okay, the M is the mean term. Let me check whether my video is recording or not. Okay. So I will explain the K-map of 4 variables with some examples. So example 1. So example is a function of a comma b comma c comma d, which is equal to summation of 0, 2, 3, 7, 11, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So we have to remember the some few properties in the K-map. So what is that is so the pairing should be happen for should be happen to 1 once, 1 once, 2 once, 4 once, 8 once, 16 once. So the pairing should be happen to the 1 once, 2 once, 4 once, 16 once, 8 once and 16 once. We have to pair at the maximum possibility. So we have to pair the ones at the maximum possibility. So we can pair the 2 ones at a time. If there is a possible of pairing of 4 ones, we have to prefer 4 rather than 2. Okay. For suppose you have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Okay. So you have 1 here. In this cell you have okay. In this cell you have 1, 1, 1, 1. So for this you have to pair at the maximum possibility. So don't pair like this. It's not a wrong thing, but it takes more steps to evaluate. Okay. So pair at once. pair 4 ones at a time. Okay, we have to pair the ones at a maximum possibility. We have to remember that point. Okay, if you have 1 here, that there is no possibility to pair with another one. Okay, pair it itself. Okay, if you have 1 here, 1 here, if you don't have a 1 here, okay, you can pair like this also, because in pairing one variable should be vary. Okay, if you see the one variable should vary, then only the pairing can be happen. These are some rules we should remember to solve the Boolean expression, given Boolean expression by using the K-map. So we have 4 variables. This is the most significant, A is the most significant bit and the D is the least significant bit. We should follow this order, A, B, C, D. We shouldn't write like this, B, C, D, A. Don't write like that. Okay? Or otherwise D, C, B, A. We shouldn't follow this rule, this order. So we should follow the most significant bit to least significant bit always. Okay, so with 4 variables, what is how many possible outcomes? The 16 possible outcomes, right? So we need 16 cells. We need 16 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this entire row for CD, first variable C and D. This for entire column for A, for variables A and B. So A bar, B bar. So for next cell, one variable should vary. A bar, B. This is 0, 0. This is 0, 1. For we are keeping the B as a constant. B has a constant, and we are varying the A bar to A to A. This is 1, 1. So in K-map, we have to remember one more thing is to adjacent cell one variable should vary. For adjacent cell one variable should vary. Okay. For adjacent cells, the first one is 0, 0, A bar, B bar. One variable should vary. Okay. Like that. Okay. So see, this is 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0 means M0. This cell name is M0. This cell name is M0. 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 1 means 1, means M1. The cell name is M1. This is 0, 0, 1, 1 means this is cell name is M3. This is M2. Like that, this is M4, M5, M6, M7, M8. So 1, 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0, 0 means 1, 0, 0, 0, which means 8. This is M8. This is M9. This is M10. This is M11. This is M12. M13. M14. M15. Okay. We have to name the each cell with the main terms. Okay. Then we have to see the question. In given question, how many variables are given? 4 variables are given. So we have written the 4 variables according to the most significant bit to least significant bit. So next one is, for each term we have to make the function should be high. So at m0 the function is high, at m2 function is high, at m3 the function is high, and at m7 the function is high, at m11 function is high, at m13 function is high, 14, 15. Okay. So if you see this, so I am arranging the each term to more clear, to visible more clear. Okay. So I have to make this all 4 ones at one group. You can make the 2 ones at one group and 2 ones at one group, but you have to make a maximum possibility of pairing of ones. So next one is this one can be paired like this, because if you see from a bar b bar is constant in this cell and m0 cell and m2 cell, but only c is varying, d is also being constant. So we can pair, we can make a pair, okay. So this is one more thing, name it as 1, name it as 2, name it as 3, 4, 3, 6, 4. Okay, so we have to write the function. So first 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So if you see this one, a is changing from 0 to 1 and b is also changing from 0 to 1. C D is not changing at all. We have to write which one is not changing. Okay. If you see the second one, a bar b bar is not changing in these two cells. A bar and b bar is not changing in the two cells. B bar is not changing in the two cells. Only C bar is changing. So which one is not changing in the two cells, we have to write that. Okay. Plus 3. Which one is this one? So AB is not changing between in these two cells. All D is also not changing. So A, B, D plus next one is fourth one. If you see this, for fourth one, AB is not changing, C is not changing. So AB. Okay. This is the minimum SOP, means minimum by Boolean expression. Can you make any changes? I don't know. Maybe okay. So let me solve the one more. We have the two examples in this session. Example 2 is you have a function like this, summation of m 0, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15. Okay. Now I am directly going to the answer. So we made a table of 16 cells. So this is M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, M8, M9, M10, M11. This is M12, M13, M14, M15. So we made a table of 16 cells. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. And 14, 15. 10, 11. Okay. So you have to make a maximum possibility of ones. You can make like this. You can make the another group like this. Okay. And otherwise you can do like this also. One, two, three, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15. Okay. So you can do like this also. This one, this one, this one, this one. This whole thing will be one group. This will be one group. Okay. You can make like this. You can make like this. Or you can do like this also. This entire group will be 1. This is 2. This is 3. This entire group is 4. The function is 1 plus 4, 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay. So first one is, if you see this, which one is not changing between A to A. So B bar is not changing. Between C to D bar is not changing. D bar plus second one. Which one is second one? This is second one, right? So entire row CD is not changing. Plus this B is not changing. AB is not changing. A bar B. For 4, A is not changing, C is not changing. Yes. Okay. See the whenever you watch the K-map, how to solve this thing. It feels some difficult to look at first sight. Okay. నేను చెప్పు నేను పైన ఉన్నాను. వెళ్ళలేదు. So 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 whenever you see the K-map, you feel somewhat difficult at first sight. Okay, but whenever you put your pen on the paper, then the difficult will gone out. Okay. So last example is we have to make a table of 16 cells. Okay. One, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. You can make these 4 cells at one group. You can make these 4 cells at one group. You can make these four ones at one. So the function will be, this is 1, this is 2, this is 1 plus 2 plus 3. So we have to see that which variable is not changing in that pairing box. Okay, in this pairing box, the A is not changing in vertical wise. In row wise, D is not changing. So we have to look at the pairing box which variables is not changing. In vertical wise, A is not changing. In row wise, D is not changing. So A, D. We have to make at the maximum possible. That's why we are making the 4 variables at a time. So if you see the second one, D is not changing, B is not changing. B. In third column, C bar. Okay. So I hope you understand the K-map with 3 variables and 4 variables. So if you have any doubts in the please do comment in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Or otherwise in the YouTube comment section. Okay. So this concept is very important in the digital electronics to solve the Boolean expressions. So everyone should learn the K-map. Okay. So a lot of questions will come in the exams also. Okay, thank you.